What's up guys, Mohammad Abdullah here. I briefly talked about Apple's 2018 lineup in my previous video. I'll link it below, be sure to check that out. In this video I'll be covering the 6.5-inch flagship model from Apple for 2018. I will be calling the 6.5-inch model the iPhone 10 Plus throughout this video, though it's not its actual name. Apple's naming scheme is really bad, so no one really knows what its actual name will be. I am guessing it will be either iPhone 11 Plus or the iPhone Plus 2018. And yes, the iPhone 10 Plus has actually been leaked. Let's get started. The reason Apple will be having a bigger size model this year is because there is no replacement for the iPhone 8 Plus available yet. Yes, I know, iPhone 10 has a screen size of 5.8 inches, which on paper is bigger than the iPhone 8 Plus, but in reality, it's not. iPhone 10 has a taller aspect ratio of 19.5 by 9 as compared to the traditional 16.9 on the iPhone 8 Plus, which means that iPhone 10 has a taller display. This in turn decreases the width of the phone. In fact, the width of the iPhone 10 is exactly the same as the width of the iPhone 8, whose screen size is just 4.7 inches. Apple itself has mentioned this on its website for developers. So, the iPhone 10 Plus will have the same aspect ratio as the iPhone 10 with a width similar to that of the iPhone 8 Plus. The increase in width is needed to be able to use the phone in both portrait and landscape mode that is only available on iPhone 8 Plus, 7 Plus and the iPhone 6 Plus. It's not available on the iPhone 10. On the iPhone 10 you can only use your phone in portrait mode. Using your phone in landscape mode is really useful to have as you get a functionality of an iPad on your iPhone. Now let's talk about the notch. Thankfully, the size of the notch on the iPhone 10 Plus will be the same as the size of the notch on the iPhone 10. That means there will be room to fit more things in the status bar. For example, the battery percentage can be displayed, which is not yet possible on the iPhone 10. Let's move on to the screen resolution now. In February this year, BGR actually saw an iPhone running iOS 12 with a resolution of 414 by 896 visiting their website. By the way, this resolution was in points, not in pixels. So if you take a look at Apple's table for screen resolution, the number close to that number is actually 414 by 736, which is the resolution of the iPhone 8 Plus. So, the actual resolution of this brand new device is going to be 2688 by 1242. Considering that it will be having a screen size of 6.5 inches, it will be having a PPI of 455, which by the way is just 3 less than that of the iPhone 10, which has a PPI of 458. Okay, so there are many other things we know about this phone. First of all, it is rumored to come with the dual SIM tray. It will probably be similar to that of the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus, which means one tray will support 2 SIM cards. It's highly unlikely that Apple will include 2 different trays for 2 different SIM cards. You won't have to carry 2 different phones just to keep 2 different SIM cards. A Russian website named as Velsa actually leaked the actual schematics of the iPhone 10 Plus. So the iPhone 10 Plus will be 77.41 mm wide, 157.53 mm tall and 7.68 mm thick. So essentially, it will be 6.51 mm wider, 13.93 mm taller and roughly the same thickness as the iPhone 10. Moving on, Nikkei reports that Intel has actually started the production of XMM7560 modem chips for the 2018 iPhones, and by the way, Apple has now switched to Intel from Qualcomm when it comes to modem chips. So, this new 7560 modem will be based on a 14nm process and it will also be able to offer speeds of up to 1 gigabits per second with support of up to 35 LTE bands. No 5G support for this year's iPhones. The Bell Korea reports that Apple has initially ordered 45 million OLED panels for the iPhone 10 Plus compared to the 25 million that Apple ordered for the iPhone 10 last year. Essentially, Apple thinks that the iPhone 10 Plus will be the best seller this year. DigiTimes Taiwan reported Apple will be shipping an 18-watt charger inside the box as compared to the 5-watt charger Apple shipped last year. The report also said that Apple will be changing the circuitry of the 2018 iPhones in order to support even faster fast charging than the iPhone 10 from 2017. And the cable inside the box will also be USB-C to Lightning as compared to the standard USB-A to Lightning that Apple shipped in 2017. You will be able to plug in the Lightning cable on the iPhone and the USB-C will be used to connect to the adapter. This was actually severely needed as the Apple's latest MacBooks do not support USB Type-A. They only have 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports, which are essentially more powerful than the USB-C but of the same shape and size. Other than all of this, iPhone X Plus will also come with 4GB RAM and most probably the same storage options as the last year's iPhone X. iPhone X Plus will also come with an Apple A12 chip. I talked more about it in depth in another video, I'll link it below. Be sure to check that out. iPhone X Plus will also come with the same build as the iPhone X, that is, stainless steel frame with glass panels on the front and the back of the device. So guys, there you have it. This is all we know about the iPhone X Plus as of right now. That is pretty much it for me in this video. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel and share it on social media.